how do you first get started when it comes to building wealth? Well, the number one thing that you're going to need is going to be, hey, you need to have seed capital. And by the way, guys, I got like this whole presentation for you guys, and I don't know how to actually put it up. Let me just try for a second here. Let me see. How do you actually get it up there? Okay, so this is a presentation right here. Let me zoom it in, and then boom. This right here is actually the presentation I have for you guys today, okay? But this is right here, okay? You have seed capital, and you have skill, and you also have job. Now, what is the difference here? When I say you need seed capital, and by the way, let's make some definitions here. When I say seed capital, you need the initial money to start building wealth. If you never have any money to kind of plant and put away and to actually build wealth with, you won't be able to do anything. Now, where do you get this money from? First thing is you have skill and you also have job. Two very different things. There are jobs out there that you don't require any skills whatsoever because they'll train you like in 2 weeks or a week. You know, like McDonald's, Burger King, Chipotle, all these jobs out there like Walmart. It's very simple to go ahead and get those jobs. So I call them jobs. And it's 100% okay to get any job possible because those jobs are going to be the seeds to your wealth. So I want you guys to remember that always, okay? Never be embarrassed about, oh, but I don't want to work there. I don't want to do that. No, that is your seed capital. You know, every doctor is like some person at Walmart working or somewhere out there, right? Because you got to start somewhere. You know, you could be, for example, working at Walmart or McDonald's, and people don't know this, but you're actually getting, for example, your bachelor's or your trade school degree, or for example, a license. You know, so it doesn't matter where you work. It matters what purpose you actually work there. I worked at the Gap. Was it the best job ever? No. I worked at a supermarket. Was it the best job ever? No. I worked in my college. I had a lot of different jobs. I worked at a gym in the data entry level where everyone, which is strange, was very unhealthy, but it's like the gym, strange, but yeah. You know, is it the best job ever? The answer is no, but it is a job. And a job is what you basically use to fund yourself to then fund your wealth. So transition here. Whenever you have a job, whatever you do right now, what you just do basically for money. By the way, guys, drop a comment in the chat, guys. Okay, I'm seeing you guys here. We got like 5 people here. Go ahead, introduce yourself in the chat. Let me hear about you so I can give you a shout out and see exactly who is in the chat. Okay, the whole point of these chats is not for me to come on here and be like, yo, what's up? You know, it's for me to come on here and talk to you guys one-on-one and answer your questions and do my best to kind of help you guys out as much as I can. So drop your questions in the chat, introduce yourselves. That way I get to know you guys better. Okay, that's the whole point of this entire like live stream. But again, you have a job, which is something you do for money. And then you have a skill, which is something that you actually work towards building. So that can be, for example, the skill you want to have is you want to be an accountant. You want to get into finance. You want to get into management. You want to get into being a doctor. You want to be a plumber. You want to be a lineman. You want to be whatever it is, right? That's your skill. The skill is the thing that you actually work towards to earn you a good amount of money for your time. Now, usually my rule is I want to get a skill that makes me at least a minimum of $40,000 per year, because with $40,000 you can actually do a lot. With $20,000 is just a lot harder because you're kind of like almost like you can survive and you can invest, but it's take a lot longer. If you have a skill that makes you $40,000, you'll just be a lot better. Now, I don't just want to leave you guys there, okay? Because it's very important. What is up, Kenneth Jackson? I love that name, man. Shout out to you, Kenneth Jackson. So when you're picking a skill, it's very important you use the top 10 rule. Meaning you want to write down, I say this all the time, you know, it gets repetitive, but I think success is repetition and doing things that are successful. That's the whole thing of success. So yeah, the top 10 rule basically means you write down your top 10 skills that you actually want to acquire, whether it's an IT, software engineer, coding, I don't really care what it is, right? But your top 10. And then you do like a research paper on each of them. So this one takes this long to actually get, will cost me this much. I have to do this, I have to do that. You know, just like the whole thing. This is like a whole research paper on each career. You know, take time on this, like at least 4 to 10 hours. Just basically, this is the skill you're going to go to college or trade school, dedicate 2 to 4 years for, and then come out and work for a while. So make sure you know what you're getting yourself into. Make sure you like it. I'm not a fan of, I'm going to work a job that I hate just to do fine, right? You've got to stop.